Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea are locked in a fierce battle to sign a £70 million star from a European giant. According to reports, Liverpool may face competition from Arsenal for the star. Breaking news, Liverpool will compete with Premier League rivals to sign a huge defender. Hello, fan. Come check out the latest updates from the biggest club in the world. According to the Spanish newspaper Facajes, Chelsea is competing with Arsenal and Liverpool to sign Real Madrid's French midfielder Eduardo Kamovinga. After an impressive victory over Barcelona last week, Chelsea managed only a draw against Arsenal in the Premier League. Considering that Moises Caicedo received a red card in the first half, leaving Enzo Maresca's team with one player less for most of the match, the result can still be considered reasonably positive. Currently, the West London club sits in third place in the league with 24 points from 13 games, 6 behind league leaders Arsenal. However, Chelsea is only 2 points ahead of fifth-placed Sunderland, making it essential to avoid further mistakes to secure a spot in the next Champions League season. With the January transfer window approaching, Chelsea has already begun preparing to strengthen the squad. In recent transfer windows, the club has been very active and is expected to maintain the same approach in the European winter. According to Facajes, Chelsea is interested in reinforcing the midfield, especially since Romeo Lavia continues to struggle with fitness issues since joining from Southampton. Kamovinga has been identified as a serious target for the London side. At Real Madrid, the Frenchman does not fully fit Xabi Alonso's style of play, which creates uncertainty about his future at the Bernabeu. The Spanish club, however, has shown no intention of letting him go easily, as his contract runs until 2029. Still, the situation could change if an offer of around £70 million arrives. Chelsea is not the only club interested in Kamovinga. Arsenal and Liverpool are also closely monitoring the 23-year-old midfielder to strengthen their squads next year. Arsenal, who reinforced their midfield with Martin Zubimendi and Christian Norgard last summer, does not feel an urgent need for new players in that position unless one of the starters leaves. Liverpool, on the other hand, could benefit significantly from Kamavinga's arrival, as Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister have not yet been able to replicate last season's performances. Kamavinga is a dynamic and versatile midfielder, capable of playing on the left flank when necessary. Still young, he possesses all the physical and technical qualities to shine in the Premier League. Therefore, any of the interested clubs, Arsenal, Chelsea, or Liverpool, would gain a major reinforcement if they managed to sign him in the next transfer window.
The evolution of Real Madrid's attack is causing significant movements in the transfer market, with Rodrigo emerging as a potential target for the January window. The Brazilian forward, who was once a key player for Madrid, is currently seeing a considerable reduction in playing time. The presence of Vinicius Jr. as a consolidated starter and the arrival of Kylian Mbappe have reshaped the club's attacking hierarchy, leaving Rodrigo with fewer minutes under Xabi Alonso's management. In the current La Liga season, Rodrigo has accumulated only 330 minutes on the field, a drastic drop for a player who was once considered essential in Real Madrid's long-term plans. Despite his refined technique and proven European competition record, his role has become sporadic, prompting internal debates within the club's management about his future. Sources close to the situation indicate that Real Madrid is willing to consider offers in the range of 85 to 90 million euros. This approach marks a notable shift compared to previous transfer windows, when Rodrigo was considered virtually untouchable. Liverpool is closely following the situation, seeing the Brazilian as a potential solution for future adjustments in their attack. His speed, intelligent movement, and versatility, able to play both on the wings and centrally, make him a profile perfectly aligned with the club's long-term plans. With structural adjustments planned for Liverpool's attack in the coming seasons, 24-year-old Rodrigo is seen as a strategic acquisition. His age and technical profile fit the club's preferred recruitment model, especially considering the plans for renewal after the current squad formation. Liverpool sources highlight that any deal would need to be financially viable, but they recognize that the player's availability represents a rare market opportunity. Arsenal is also closely monitoring Rodrigo's situation. Under Mikel Arteta's management, the North London club is evaluating options to strengthen their attack by adding a top-level forward. Rodrigo has been on the Gunners' radar for several transfer windows and could become a priority target if he expresses interest in leaving Spain. Industry sources indicate that Arsenal has the financial capacity to match Real Madrid's valuation, but much will depend on the player's preference and how quickly the Spanish club is willing to negotiate. For Real Madrid, a sale at the proposed price would allow them to rebalance the squad and generate revenue after the investments made during the summer transfer window. Considering the interest from English clubs and the internal reshuffling of the attack, January 2026 could be the ideal moment for club and player to part ways. Do you think Liverpool would be able to sign both players, Kamovinga and Rodrigo, to strengthen their squad? And in your opinion, who would you most like to see wearing the Liverpool shirt?
19-year-old defender Dylan Lawler, a rising star at Cardiff City, has reportedly attracted interest from several top clubs. According to Team Talk, major Premier League clubs, including Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea, have joined the growing list of suitors closely monitoring the promising Welsh defender. Born in Caerphilly, Wales, Lawler progressed through all of Cardiff's youth categories from a young age. After years in the academy, he joined the first team under manager Brian Barry Murphy and quickly became a key figure in the Bluebirds' defense. Lawler's rise has not gone unnoticed by the national team. In September 2025, he made his senior debut for Wales in a 1-0 World Cup qualifying victory over Kazakhstan. His performance earned widespread praise and helped solidify his status as one of the country's top defensive prospects. Dylan Lawler has impressed top clubs across Europe. His performances at both club and international levels have placed him firmly on the radar of major clubs, not only in England. Scouts from German giants Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and RB Leipzig have also reportedly noted his potential. At only 19 years old, he represents a long-term defensive investment, something highly valued by top clubs. His contract with Cardiff runs until summer 2028, but his rapid development suggests he could quickly adapt to higher levels. Lawler has already shown the ability to perform under pressure both in professional club matches and with the Wales national team. Former Wales manager Craig Bellamy publicly praised him, calling him immense, and hinting at a bright future with the national team. Despite his young age, Lawler displays maturity beyond his years. He is a constant presence in Cardiff's defensive line and is seen as capable of adapting to higher-level competitions without a long adjustment period. The only challenge is that Liverpool will have to compete with rivals to sign Lawler. With Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea interested, Cardiff would welcome a heated bidding war for the young defender to maximize revenue from his sale. Merseyside hopes to continue investing in young talents while building a solid defense for the future. For Cardiff, keeping the player will be a challenge. The club may need to weigh the benefits of a sale against the value of a player who could help lead their resurgence and potentially generate a significant sum in the future. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.